The last 2 minutes, and the ball is coming off of the steal. What a pass! And now he's inside and he's outside. He's everywhere. And some mid-air behind the back action. He's really flying toward that rim now, and he scores! Have you ever wanted to be a field reporter or a sports commentator? No? Just me? Well, what if I told you that that's what you need to be with your kids at home? Let's literally get talking. Hello again, everybody. So happy to have you back, and I hope that means you've subscribed to the channel so you can keep following this playlist, Teacher K Talks. And if you want to discuss or have points of clarification, you may send me messages over at my Instagram and my Facebook accounts at Teacher K Talks. Every week I still get messages from parents saying thank you for the techniques because they've seen leaps in their children's progress. But remember, you're the one who did that. You're the one who's responsible for that at home. So pat on the back to you. You're doing a great job and keep it up. Today's technique is actually, again, one of my favorites because I find it so helpful and actually quite personally fun myself. It's been called many things like info talk and commentary, but I like to call it dubbing because I think it's an easier analogy with all the viral videos of people dubbing people or people dubbing animals, talking as if we could actually hear their thoughts. And that is just what this technique is. You can start doing this with your children as early as 4 months old. That is when they start to notice their environment more, your words, your sounds, and just everything that they see. And it's such a good opportunity for you to put labels on all of the things that you think they are perceiving. You can do this with any activity you and your child are doing, but always think in their point of view. Try to dub, what do you think they're thinking? What do you think is going through their minds at this very moment? I love this technique because it ticks off all the 5 tips that I talked about in my first episode. It is meaningful. You can do it as repetitively as you like. You can also chunk your messages depending on the goal that you want or what you want to model for the session. And it is up to you how animated you want to make it. So I've rounded up a couple of videos of my friends' babies, and I'm so grateful that they share these videos with me. And I'm going to show you how I would do the technique to demonstrate this purpose. Mommy, tickle. Tickle. Laughing. Oh, I like this. Yeah, tickle. With toy. On my chest. On my neck. On my tummy. My cheek. My chin. Tickle. Red block. My red block. On this black block, press. Press together. Down, push, down. Yay, I did it. Get other blocks. My other blocks. Let's put it together. Stack blocks. Stack blocks into tower. And I will press down. It lit up. I like that. Pack away. Pull top yellow. Pull blue. Off. Oh, puzzle. Get horse, get goat, get cow. I got it. Puzzle pieces. What to do? Ooh, make sound. Clap, clap, clap like cymbals. Clap, clap puzzle. Put down. Oh, dropped it. Bang, bang on the floor. Yummy kuchinta. More, mommy, please. Give more. Oh yeah, I have pa. Yummy. I need to protect my kuchinta. No one can get it. Mine. I wonder, where do they keep the other kuchinta? Later. For now, I have this kuchinta. Bite! Yum, yum. So good, mommy. Thank you for my snack. A shampoo here. Will I give Mickey a bath? Bath time, Mickey. Smell you? You need a bath. Open shampoo first. Open, get some shampoo. It's nothing is coming out. What will I do? Let's try this one. This one says, healthy shampoo. Ooh, let's open this by peeling. No, not like that. Now we're going to put shampoo on Mickey's face. Wash face, wash, wash. And let's put more shampoo and soap. More. Twist, twist, twist. Open this. Get by push. Twist, twist, cap. Come off, cap. I want shampoo. Come off. Shake, shake, shake. Put down. Milk. Drink milk. Milk in my cup. Put down cup. Pick up cookie crumbs. Still good. Milk box, mommy? No more. Pack away milk. Bye-bye. Crumbs inside. Swimming. Cookies are swimming. Yes. I'm riding my horse. Rock, rock, rock. Forward, back, forward, back. Yee-haw! My horse says, neigh! Whee! Looking for the truck? Oh, truck is sleeping. In the Shh! Quiet, truck is sleeping. Let's open the door. Let's see if the truck is ready to wake up. Wake up, truck! Oh no, I woke up the truck. Yawn. Now truck is ready to go. Pull up, ladder, ladder up. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. It's time to ride the truck. Wee-oo. Some tips on doing this technique yourself. Try to use words that you can imagine that they would repeat after you. Describe everything, but make them simple. And when I say describe everything, I mean you can talk about the color, the size, the shape, the texture. If you think about how they would taste, how they would hear things, how loud it is, make sure you are dubbing or commenting exactly what your child is doing at the very moment. Don't forget to make it meaningful. So a lot of people might think, but you said keep it simple. But the thing is, the words that you choose will be how they will be made simple, but you need to do it in every running moment. So why does this work? The more children are exposed to words and sounds in a language, the more likely they are to pick it up. And especially because they are in a context that they understand because they're doing it or they are in the situation, then it's easy for them to say, oh, that's what that's called. Oh, while I was touching this, that's what that felt like. I didn't know that this round thing is called a ball, but I can hear mommy saying ball, so it must be ball if she says ball over and over while I'm holding it and not when I'm not. And I can hear her say, for example, blue ball. But since I already know the concept of ball, then blue must be, is it the shape or is it the color? And they'll be able to deduce all those things from your very repetition. So just in other words, it's labeling everything, actions, objects, maybe feelings, things that they can perceive so that they will have an assigned word for it. That's it for today. So I enjoin you to please subscribe if you like it. Let me know if you tried this technique. Let me know if it worked for you. I would love to hear your stories, and happy talking. Yeah, happy? Wagging tail. Want red toy? Get? Red toy. Get? Yeah, give.
Yes. Give? Yeah. Okay. All right. You want red toy? Yes. He sat down. Okay, I'm gonna throw red. Throw. Wow, catch. Good catch.